welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be doing the last makeup tutorial of the year. It's absolutely crazy how time has flown by and how it's already the end of 2017, but I thought that we should end it on a really fun, glamorous note. So for that, I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve this gold glam New Year's Eve makeup look. So if you want to learn how you can achieve this look, just keep watching. So to start off, because I want my makeup to be lasting all night, because you're likely going to be dancing, or you're going to be sweating because you're eating so much food, or just because there's so many bodies in one room, we're going to be taking our NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer, and we're just going to apply that all over our face. I like this one a lot. I feel like it's very smooth, and it is a very nice, affordable base for all of your makeup to go on top of. Also, just a heads up, this primer, I don't know if it's the primer or if it's my face, but I do have some rolling going on to where I do have to swipe some of that off. But I'm not gonna lie, I do use the Renewed Hope in a Jar for dry skin moisturizer before this, so I haven't really tested out enough if it is the combination of the moisturizer with the primer, if it's just the moisturizer, if it's the primer, or if it's literally because I have so much dry skin that I need to exfoliate more, because it could very well, I'm kind of assuming it's just my dry skin because I don't have so much rolling as I normally do, if that makes sense. So I am gonna throw out there that I think it's just my skin, but I mean, the rolls aren't that bad to deal with. So I still like the primer and I'm still gonna use it, but if the rolling does get more intense, then I probably would switch to a different primer. But right now it's fine, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Tarte Rainforested the Sea foundation in medium sand, and I'm going to be applying that all over my face. Once again, I really like this color. I feel like for my skin at the moment, it works really well, and it's a little tanner than my natural skin color, which I personally like, but it's not too tan, so I like it a lot. And plus the formula is incredibly nice, but I'm also running out, so that's why I'm talking so much while I'm getting it out. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and this is in the color medium, and I'm just going to be covering up what few blemishes I have, just so it can kind of blend into the rest of the foundation better, and we're not having any sore spots, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now I'm just going to be contouring my face by taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm just going to be taking these two cream contour shades and start chiseling out my cheekbones, my jawline, my nose especially, and, you know, bring it down to the neck and the forehead as well. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my damp Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just going to be blending all of this out. Okay, so next I'm going to be moving on to the highlight, and for the highlight I'm taking my NYX HD concealer, and this is in the color Fair, and I'm just going to be applying that under my eyes, my cupid's bow, chin, under the contour, and on the forehead as well. Okay, now once again you're going to be taking your beauty sponge and blending out your highlight. Once you finish that, I'm just going to be taking my Airspun translucent powder and a dry Morphe sponge, and I'm going to be baking all of the highlight. And dropping translucent powder all over me because that's the festive thing to do. Okay, so now that I have let this bake on my face, I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. Now, I did fill them in a little more bold than I have been, at least in the most recent videos, just because I felt like with my hair, they might have been a little too taupey and not dark enough, because I do like darker brows, but you know, they might be too bold now, but you know what? We'll see, and if I don't like them, I'll just brush them out, so we can always fix it. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush off this excess translucent powder, and we're going to then move on to eyeshadow. So first we want to go ahead and prime our eyes. I'm going to be taking my Smashbox 24 Hour Primer, and this is going to help set it for the entire night. Make sure it doesn't crease as much. I mean, you might still have some creasing, but when I've used this primer, I haven't noticed any, and I can have really oily, creasy lids. So I really recommend this. Okay, so now I'm going to be going into my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, taking this eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be using it to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Eco Tools brush and I'm going to be dipping into this eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be sweeping that into my crease, and this is going to serve as our transition shade. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to be dipping into this camel color, and I'm going to be sweeping that into my crease as well and really building up the color. Then of course you just want to make sure to blend this out. Okay, next we're going to be going into the crease with this gold eyeshadow from the palette, and we're just going to be building that up on top of the camel color. Once again, you just want to blend that out. Okay, so now that we have that gold down, I'm going to be going in with a pencil brush into the black eyeshadow, and I'm just carefully going to be building that up into the crease as well, mostly focusing on the outer corner. Okay, so now that I have that done, we're gonna go back in and blend that out some more. If you guys are ever using darker or more vibrant colored eyeshadows and you're worried about fallout and messing up your foundation and stuff like that, you can either do your foundation after, or if you want to train yourself to maybe try and be able to clean it up better, whenever you lay down your translucent powder, don't brush it off, keep it on while you have your eyeshadow and you're doing your eyeshadow and stuff. Then when you sweep away your translucent powder after you do your eyeshadow, you're going to be sweeping away the fallout as well. Okay, so I'm just going to be going back into my gold to build up the gold color a little bit more. Okay, so now the idea that I have for this look is I want to be going in with some glitters, and the glitter I have is a Lemonhead glitter gel. So this is a heavier and thicker glitter, so therefore when you apply the liner on top of this, your liner kind of breaks up and looks chunky. So what I've been preferring to do with glitters like this is I do my eyeliner first, and then I will be going over on top, like right on top of the eyeliner with this, and then I can touch up the eyeliner if I need to. And I just find that that works better for me. If it doesn't work for you guys, go ahead and switch it up to whatever works best for you. But for the base, for the lid, I'm actually going to try something, and we're going to see if it works or not. But I'm actually going to be taking this Diamond Dust Stila metallic liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying that on my lid. Now I know that this is a silver, and this is definitely a gold primary kind of look, but I do want to kind of bring in some color from the stones from my jewelry and kind of incorporate that a little bit. Even though it's going to be covered up by the liner and the glitter and stuff like that, I just kind of want to see how it looks, so we're just going to play around with it. We're going to see how it goes. Okay, not gonna lie, I actually really like this. I really like this. This is looking cool. Wow. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if it stays that way. But so far, I'm really digging this. Cool beans. So I'm just gonna let this dry before I go over with my eyeliner. The reason I applied this first and the eyeliner is because that this is a finer liquid eyeshadow, and so the glitters are much more fine, and so they're finely milled, so therefore putting the liner on top of it isn't much different from putting it on over normal eyeshadow. Okay, so quickly before we move on to eyeliner, I'm actually going to be taking the same eyeshadows that we applied on our lid and slowly transitioning them under the lower lash line, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to be taking my L'Oreal So Kiss Me eyeliner in charcoal, and I'm going to be applying that to my lower waterline. So now for the upper eyeliner, I'm going to be doing a winged eyeliner, and for that I'm taking my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and wing it out. Okay, so so we're actually going to set the larger glitter aside and do that last, so that way it doesn't get in our false lashes or anything like that, and we're going to be moving on to contour. For contour, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and I'm going to be chiseling out my cheekbones. This is going to deepen the contour and add more dimension, as well as set the contour from earlier. Now we're going to be moving on to bronzer. For this, I'm just taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and my Morphe M553, and we're just going to be bronzing up our face. Kind of get some of that Maliki Maka kind of stuff going on. Next, we're moving on to blush, and for this I'm going to be taking these two blushes from my MAC Custom Palette, and I'm going to be stippling that on to my cheeks. Now we're going to be doing highlight, and we want to be glowing like the disco ball that they light up on New Year's Eve. So for this, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit. I'm going to be taking Sunburst, Bubbly, and Dripping in Gold, and Golden Bronze. Why not just use all four of them? And I'm just going to be highlighting my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, nose, all of that fun stuff. And then I'm going to be going into my Aurora palette, taking Lyra and Eclipse, and just adding that on top just so we can add a little bit more of that orange gold like color. You are also going to want to take some of that highlight, whichever color suits you best. I'm going to be taking Sunburst and Bubbly and just apply that to the inner corner of your eye. I just applied some glue to my eyelashes, so while we're waiting for those to get tacky, I'm going to be curling my lashes, so I'm just going to be prepping them right now. Then I'm going to be taking my Benefit They're Real mascara and just sweeping that through my lashes. Since we are still waiting for my eyelashes to get tacky, I'm going to be moving on to lips. So I'm taking my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil, and this is in the color Deep, and I'm just going to be outlining my lips. So for this look, I am going with a nude lip. That is just something that I want to do personally. Once again, you do you. If you want to match this bold eye with a bold lip, maybe an oxblood would be a pretty color, or a nice plum, like something dark and bold. Even a bold red would be absolutely stunning with this look. Feel free to do so, but I'm going to be matching it with a nude, so I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do. I feel weird though, because I kind of want to try this one out, because I never wear this one. But I'm always wearing this one in my videos, so I'm feeling I should just try some. I think I'm gonna try this one, and you know, if I don't like it, I'll switch it up. So this is the ColourPop liquid lipstick, and this is in Echo Park. The other one, in case you're wondering, this is the Tarteist lip paint, and it's in the Color Festival. This went on a lot smoother than I was anticipating. I mean, I love using ColourPop's liquid lipsticks, but each one I have almost seems to sometimes have a different formula, and so I'm really happy that this one on smoothly. I really like it. It's really comfortable. You know what I'm actually gonna do though? I'm actually gonna layer them. I'm gonna apply my Tarteist lip paint in Festival on top of that. I think it's gonna give me more of the color I'm looking for. This one I think is almost a little too peachy coral for what I was going for. I want like just a straight nude. Yeah, I'm happy I mixed them. I like how they look together. It definitely gives me that nude I was going for. So now we're just going to be topping that with our Sephora lipstick, and this is in Perfect Nude. How about that? I like this one because it's not sticky. However, I don't think they sell it in stores anymore, which is kind of heartbreaking. I mean, I have had this for a while, so, you know. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go dance under a disco ball. And now I'm just going to go ahead and apply my Kiss No. 11 eyelashes. Now to blend these in more, I'm just going to be sweeping over them with my Benefit They're Real mascara again. You're also going to be wanting to go over the lash band with your liquid eyeliner, but I'm going to be waiting to do that until I have finished doing the glitter, because if you happen to get glitter on the eyeliner, you want to make sure that you're going over that, so we're just kind of killing two birds with one stone. Okay, so now we're going to be going into our Lemonhead Space Jam, and this is in Paradise Beef. And so the way I find I apply this on the eyes the best, now if you're applying it all over the face, disregard what I'm about to say, but if you're applying it on the eyes, this obviously has smaller and larger chunks of glitter. So you kind of want to get an even mixture of that. So I'm going to be taking a synthetic brush and I'm just going to be dipping into what is on the lid, because this I find gets you a thinner application and overall a better application than if you just scoop up a giant lump of glitter and stick it on your eye. This way you can build it up. So I'm just going to be taking some off of the top and I'm just going to be applying this lightly over top above the eyeliner. I love this glitter because it is very holiday-ish, instead holiday-ish, but it has nice gold, red, maroon, green, and purple reflex, and so it catches the light beautifully. And so the trick with this, I think, is to just keep building it up because you don't want to have too much. Also, if it happens to fall onto your liner, you can either take that off with tweezers or just cover up with eyeliner, but if it is a bigger one like this one is, I'm just going to move it upwards and then take off the excess. I really like this glitter because when applied correctly, it isn't overbearing and it's just a nice festive touch. Okay, so once again, we're going to be going back in to our eyeliner, adding a nice strip to cover the band, and then we're done. And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. Also, if you are going out on New Year's Eve, please, please, please be safe. Please do not drink and drive. Don't just think of your safety, but the safety of others as well. So please just drink responsibly and be safe, but have fun. So with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! She's so scared. Ready? Simba. Oh my